Hello, Mrs. Borson and the rest of the class. I'm Ike S.
I'm Jacob Sheldon.
And I'm not wearing pants.
And now I know that. There's monsters everywhere, even under my bed, which I'm friends with. There's even monsters in Jane Eyre. Me and Isaac here have produced 5 reasons why the monster, namely Bertha, in Jane Eyre, is no such monster, but a friend, like the ones under the bed.
The first reason, let me tell you, genetics. Bertha has bad genes, okay? If your mama has bad genes, then you're going to have bad genes too. Okay, here's the proof. In chapter 27, page 330 of Jane Eyre, it says that Bertha's mother has bad genes. She's crazy. She's a lunatic. She's
bipolar.
She is bipolar, let me tell you. So, you can't blame Bertha for being a little cuckoo in the noggin.
When people get depressed and find themselves in a dark place, they are forced to do things they don't want to. Jurassic Park calls for drastic measures. She clearly was not right in the head and very distraught, especially with Jane Eyre coming into Mr. Rochester's life. Mrs. Steal Your Man. This deep-rooted envy and jealousy for Jane Eyre drove Bertha, matter of fact, to the point of suicide. She lit the house ablaze, probably with my mixtape, and she was trying to get some Max Eyre of the Jane variety, and that was it. Now she's just a red splatter on the landscape. The end.
Reason number 3. Bertha was locked in an attic for years, okay? Free Bertha. She was in the attic. She was locked up there. Why? Because she was nuts. That's no reason to be locking people in an attic for a decade, maybe more. That's no bueno, Concherpo. Now let me tell you something. I don't speak Spanish, but what I do speak is Bertha. And when she was in that attic, she was crying for help. She was trying to kill people, but that's besides the point because she is an innocent woman. You see, this is Bertha's way of reaching out, okay? Just think. If you were in an attic, wouldn't you maybe try to hurt people, strangle, bite on the shoulder? Let me tell you, if I was locked in an attic, you give me 24 hours, I'll be biting people's shoulders every day. That's a fact.
Reason number 4 is brought to you by a playa named Edward. Mr. Rochester had all the feelings for the ladies, man. He couldn't have just one. I mean, he had that lady in France. Mm-hmm. He had that German lady. Amen. I mean, he probably didn't even speak German. And he had that other Russian lady or Chinese lady. I don't know, but he had more than one lady. I know I've already touched base with the jealousy and lust for love from her husband. Like, they said they did, and they're not. They're not doing that. And that would piss me off too if I was his wife, you know? I'd be like, bro, am I not good enough? Am I not good enough? Am I not good enough? Oh, yeah, okay, I'm crazy.
I used to talk to a stove.
But so what? You married me, bro.
All right, the final reason number 5. Let me tell you something. Bertha's family, racist, okay? Bertha's family wanted her to marry Mr. Rochester, not because of love, because of the color of his skin. Let me read you a quote from the book Jane Eyre. On page 329, it says, her family wished to secure me because of my race.
Y'all wrong for that.
Wrong for that, brother. We can't have racists running around. As Abraham Lincoln once said, if you're a racist, I'll attack you with the North.
Look to the cookie. Bertha was very important to the theme of love in Jane Eyre.
Love can often be affected by morality and ethics, and Bertha disrupted Mr. Rochester's and Jane's love by putting Mr. Rochester's ethics in question.
Let's recap. Number 1, genetic makeup.
What do you know about Bertha's mother?
Bertha's mother? That is one crazy woman. She tried to strangle me.
Number 2, she was depressed.
Number 3, she was forsaken.
So I've noticed that Adele's really been improving. Don't mind that. That's just the wind.
It's not the wind!
Let's go this way, honey. Number 4, Mr. Rochester's a two-time. And Jane, I love you.
But we have a very special guest. Get him back! Get him!
Reason number 5, family matters.